I believe this was on a front-facing camera on a Galaxy S22 Ultra. So the ISO has been bumped up, and that's what you're seeing in all this crispy skin. So yeah, before. And yeah, I don't like all the shadows, the sort of the darkness under the eyes, etc. And then if you run it through Reblum, you get this result. And I feel it's really natural. Although we're actually on the fashion, more glossy look, there is a natural look. So it dials it back a little bit more. So let's have a look at that. Very subtle, but it makes all the difference as far as I'm concerned. I think as we get older, we need a little bit of help. And if we can't afford major surgery on our faces, then this is the next best thing. So we're taking another look at Reblum today. So previously I reviewed Reblum 4 professional photography, and I am a professional beauty and skincare photographer. That's my full-time career. And this was an image that I reviewed with Reblum previously. And obviously on a model's skin, models pay to have good skin, but you know, they have breakouts, they're human like everyone else. And yeah, that's what we're looking at today. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell if you'd like to be notified of future videos. And I've also got a 20% discount off Reblum and a free trial. I'll leave that in the description below, so feel free to click on that. Right, so Reblum, let's go onto their website and I can show you what they're all about. So pronounce Reblum, and it's a portrait retouching software solution. Essentially, you can download it for your Mac or PC, and as I said, there's a free trial. So on their website, you've got some before and afters, and it's very simplistic because you have a natural and a fashion look. So the natural look like this, or the fashion look, which as previously on our picture, is a little bit more retouched, to say the least, but I do prefer the natural look. Now let's go back to our pictures. So let's go back to Reblum. Again, here we are inside Reblum, and it's just better working on our picture because you can see how it works a bit better. So the natural look, the fashion look, you know, it's a little bit more polished on the fashion look. So here's before and after. Let's go back to the natural look. And then you can increase, decrease the intensity. So whether you can see that, let's zoom in a little bit more so you can see more detail. You can see in the shadow areas, it's just evening out those skin tones. And then the texture just softens off that crispiness of the digital picture. Let's go back to the fashion look. Let's do some of this. So there you go. It's evening out those tones. And then the texture is just taking that crispiness away. So let's work on another picture. So this is really the interface with Reblum. Again, very simplistic. Zoom in and out. So all you have is your preview up here, your style, which is natural or fashion, and then you can suggest ideas to improve their software, and then you've got the intensity sliders, both the general and texture, and then you can export it directly out of Reblum via this panel here. So you can export it out as a TIFF, a JPEG, a PNG, or a HEIC file, which I've never used, but I believe they're more compressed and they take up less space. So then you can adjust the quality of your output. Obviously, you're going to want the maximum quality. And then you click save. It will ask you where you want to save it. I'm going to save mine to the desktop. Easy peasy. Okay, so let's close this down. So when you open up Reblum, you're presented with this panel, and you can either upload single images or multiple, because one of the best things about Reblum is you can batch process your pictures. So if you're a little bit lazy like myself with holiday pictures, and you just want a really quick fix, drag all your files into Reblum. It will load them up as thumbnails at the bottom, and as quick as that, they're all loaded in, and you can then scan through, and you see this bar at the top. This is the process, the data process for the retouching. So you have to wait until that's finished before it's completely ready to display that look, the natural or the fashion look. So that's the natural, that's the fashion. And again, this is a front-facing camera on a camera phone. And yeah, it's just a little bit noisy. It's a little bit crispy. Skin doesn't really have that texture. And let's do the before and after. Before, after, let's go to the fashion look. Before, after, before, after. Let's go for another look. Let's go directly to my face, my 52-year-old face, which needs a little bit of help, as I previously said. So this is the fashion look. I would go for this because it makes me look so much better. This is the natural look. And yeah, just for you, this is how I normally look. So normal look, natural look, fashion look. Fashion looks amazing on me. Right, let's go to another picture. This is us in Rome by the Trevi Fountains. And we are on a fashion look. Perfect for Rome. Italy without. Again, just evening out the skin tones. I'm happy to see it hasn't retouched any of these other people out in the background. Another picture here. This is us in Matera. Highly recommend going there if you're in Italy. Beautiful place. Yep, this is the natural look. Finished its process at the bars, gone at the top. So natural look, fashion look, before, after. And again, let's just zoom in and have a little look. I think, you'll agree with me that it's a pretty realistic look. It's not blurring the skin like a lot of apps that people use on their phones. And it's giving a really sort of, I would say, even on the fashion look, it's giving a really natural look. So that's us without this applied, with it applied, natural look, without. And again, just evening out those skin tones. We've got some really nice pictures of us, but, walking around towns like this in the heat, you're going to be a little bit hot and sweaty, and you're going to whip out your phone probably and do a selfie, and that's the job done. You get home and you look and you think, oh God, got a red burnt face, and yeah, you just need a little bit of help, quick help. And I think this does the trick. Honestly, I've been using this on many of my pictures for both our holidays, our personal pictures, and my professional imagery. Again, here's my wonderful face. This is the fashion look. Amazing. Makes me look incredibly young. This is without, scary. With, without, fashion look, natural look, with and without. And again, just evening out that redness in my skin. Let's just move away from that picture. Another one of us on the beach in Pescara in Italy. This is a very low resolution picture. I just wanted to have this one to show you how it works on lower res images. So fashion look looks like this. Before, after, before, after. I think my face is getting all the help in there, and Minu's face doesn't really need anything. She looks amazing. Anyway, natural look, before, after, before, after. What else have I got to show you? And again, this was shot with a, this is actually shot with a point and shoot. I think this was a Fuji XF10, and I wanted to use a flash just to override the sunshine. And this is us in the natural look. Here's before, after. Again, let's just zoom in and I'll show you that. It's just doing such a great job. And yeah, I mean, it did an amazing job on my original video with the model work, but I think subtly on our personal images and our selfies, this is doing such an incredible job, and it's going to make your face, our faces, look a lot better. Well, if that's the desired look you want to go for, without it, being too overblurred. Picture of Minu at dinner in Matera, doesn't need any retouching, but I know she'd like a little bit of help because we were a couple of glasses of wine in, and this is the natural look, this is the fashion look, this is the before, this is the after. Yep, a little bit of smoothing going on there, but I think it saves the image and it makes it very usable. One more of us and then we're done. This is us up in the lakes, in the mountains in Italy. Again, another front-facing camera phone picture. This is the fashion look. Before, after, before, after. Yeah, let's go natural, before and after. Yeah, that is it. That's Reblum. It's very, very simple to use. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as I said before, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and ring that bell if you'd like to be notified of future videos. If you have any questions about Reblum, please reach out in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer them where possible. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.